The gigantic size of the car contributes to high passive safety, which is provided by special body-crushing zones that absorb impact energy, and the cabin has front and side airbags for the driver and passenger. At the same time, large dimensions create difficulties, especially when parking. So long. Inside even the simplest W140, a person is surrounded by luxury. Slamming the doors and trunk lid of the car is not necessary at all. A powerful compressor gently pulls the door, and it closes securely. By the way, this unit often fails due to a compressor failure. The level of sound insulation of the cabin is high. Double-glazed doors also contribute to silence. There is a lot of free space on the wide, comfortable rear sofa. In expensive modifications, with the help of electric drives, you can even adjust the position of the rear seats, and between the front seats there are not only air vents, but also a climate control unit for rear passengers. Engine. The W140 was equipped with 5 petrol engines, the most powerful of which is a 6.0-liter 12-cylinder, as well as 2 turbo diesel engines. All units are famous for their excellent survivability, and during normal operation and maintenance they are able to go 450 to 500,000 kilometers. Every 200,000 kilometers, all engines need to replace the timing chain. The thermostat lasts an average of 3 years. If the motor even slightly overheats, the plastic pipe of the cooling system is cracking. There are no other problems with the units of the 140th. That significantly affects the value of the car. What engine is it equipped with? Transmission. In most instances, automatic machines are installed. Only the cheapest modification of the S280 was equipped with the 5-speed mechanics as standard. Experts do not advise purchasing versions with mechanics, because due to the large mass of the car, the clutch does not last long. Automatic gearboxes on cars up to 1996 have hydraulic control, and after, electronic. The last of the units is not very reliable. The primary and secondary shafts of the gearbox often fail. They were modernized only on cars of the last years of production. Therefore, it is best to opt for a gearbox with hydraulic control. On average, its motor resource is 170,000 kilometers, then it needs preventive maintenance. Suspension. Independent suspension is energy-intensive and durable, but she is also vulnerable. The weak points of the front suspension are the silent blocks of the lower arms and the front anti-roll bar, which serve 100 to 150,000 kilometers. The front suspension of the 600th, due to the large mass of the engine, has to be serviced somewhat more often. The Achilles heel of the rear multi-link suspension is the floating, silent blocks of the levers. All other details serve long enough. Expensive versions were equipped with a hydraulic suspension that maintains a given ground clearance, regardless of the load. According to operating experience, on our roads such a suspension does not serve for a long time. Steering. The worm-type steering is equipped with a hydraulic booster and, depending on the speed of movement, changes the degree of effort. The disease of this unit is those steering gear oil seals, but the steering rods and their tips go for a very long time. Usually, 140s don't sit in garages and many have high mileage, so there's a high chance that motors and other parts will need repairs soon after buying them, and that's not cheap. For example, a complete overhaul of a 6.0-liter unit is equal to the cost of $500 new Tavria. According to experts, stock, once a car should be properly repaired so that it rewards the owner with many thousands of kilometers of driving without breakdowns. However, the 140th, like all Mercedes, is very picky. He loves only branded details. Only in this case will please with high reliability.